Welcome back to 10 Minutes with Kuhle, where we expose the economic circus the ANC calls governance. Let's talk about the cost of living. Because unless you've been living in a government sponsored fantasy, also known as Lutuli House or Winnie Madikizela House, you've probably noticed that life in South Africa is getting brutally expensive. Household bills alone, they've climbed by over 21,000 in just the past year. That's an extra 1,800 a month, enough to cover groceries for a week or two, packets of Eskom electricity. And the best part is government economists keep smiling and telling us, don't worry. Headline inflation is only 2.8%. Sure, because nobody in this country buys food, fuel, or electricity, right? Let's get real. Food prices are up by 68% since 2020, so your grocery basket looks more like a picnic basket now. Electricity, well, that's up by 450% since 2020, and yet lights still go out, load shedding on the hour, every hour. Fuel, and guess what? That's up by 30% from 2023. Filling your car is now a luxury, while the elite fly around on taxpayer-funded jets and salaries. Between 2018 and 2023, wages only grew by 22%, but inflation grew by 26%, meaning you're working harder and earning less and still ending up poorer. It's like a treadmill, except Eskom cuts the power halfway through your run. Yes, in 2024 and early 2025, we finally saw a bit of real income growth, about 12% up in January. But before you celebrate, July already wiped some of that away with a 0.9% drop. So don't open the champagne just yet. The economic victories under the ANC never last longer than a bright fire in Cape Town wind. The long-term picture is even uglier since 1994. Salaries may have gone up, but essentials like housing, fuel, and electricity have risen faster over the last decade alone. Inflation went up by 144%, petrol 172%, and electricity an insane 235%, while earnings crawled up a measly 98%. In short, your wallet is shrinking while your bills are bulking like they're on steroids. And the people feel it. Go on Reddit or any forum and you'll hear it. Middle class South Africans now need 26,000 Rand a month just to live the way they did in 2016. That's a lot of over 10,000 in purchasing power. Think about that. Working the same job but living worse every single year. That's the ANC's gift to you. Merry Christmas. But don't worry. They'll tell you it's not their fault. It's global inflation or it's apartheid. It's the weather, anything but their own policies of looting racism, as well as things like Eskom taxing the middle class to death and crushing free market growth. The bottom line is South Africans are poorer today than a decade ago. And as long as the state keeps running our economy like it runs Transnet trains, late, broken, and burning, it's only going to get worse. As if paying 3,000 a month to keep the lights on wasn't enough humiliation, let's talk about South Africa's foreign policy genius. And it was a genius move. Boy, oh boy, this is a doozy. So apparently, Ronald Lamola, our so-called, Prince Minister of Durko, went to a peace conference in Magaliesburg, uh, gave a big keynote speech, about African solutions to African problems, and then afterwards says, oops, we didn't know the M23 rebels were in the room. You heard that right. M23, the same group that killed 14 South African soldiers earlier this year. The same group backed by Rwanda, causing our troops to tuck tail and run from Goma. These guys were in South Africa, sipping tea at a peace summit, and our minister didn't even check the guest list. Lamola's excuse, we didn't know, we're just here for dialogue, well, fantastic. By that logic, maybe next week we'll invite Boko Haram to a youth skills workshop or Al-Shabaab to a seminar on airport security. Meanwhile, the Democratic Republic of Congo's government refused to attend because they weren't about to sit at a round table with the very rebels destabilizing their country. Congolese nationals even protested outside the venue, but somehow M23's spokesperson Lawrence Kanyuka was inside thanking, delegates for the invites and lecturing the DRC for not showing up. This is what the ANC calls diplomacy. Alienate a legitimate government, roll out the red carpet for armed rebels, and then hide behind slogans. Freaking solutions to freaking problems. We can't secure our borders. We can't protect our soldiers. But hey, let's play peacemaker. The irony, Lamola says Africa must speak with one voice to stop the West from exploiting critical minerals. Excuse me, Minister. You can't even figure out who's at your own peace conference. Forget about speaking with one voice. You can't even read a guest list. And that, folks, is why South Africa is a laughing stock on the world stage. The ANC doesn't do diplomacy. They do photo ops with rebels, while our soldiers come in and, they come home in body bags. And the cherry on top is they expect us to foot the bill for their incompetence. Nice one, ANC. Very nice. Listen to the sheer level of incompetence. How do you not know who is on your guest list? And you've got the gall to say, I don't know who's on my guest list. South Africa. You've got Sleepy Cyril, you've got Pusklap Malima, and then you've got this guy, Ronald Lamola. Claims he does not know who's on his guest list. And then you've got, what's that lady's name? Angie Muchecha with a skew wig defending Rudzani Mapanya. South Africa for you. You can't make this up. Ladies and gentlemen, have yourselves a productive morning. Good morning to those of you that are waking up right now at 6. Yep. Till next time, keep safe and be blessed. As well as don't forget to sign up for membership. It's as cheap as 20 Rand. It helps to keep our channel going, as well as you can subscribe for more content if you liked this. My name has been Kuhle Maseko. Thank you so much for watching 10 Minutes with Kuhle.